Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing, testing. Why is there no audio? Why is there no audio? There is audio. It's just the frames are dropping like crazy. Why is there no audio? There is audio. Oh gosh. Trying to wait for this to like stabilize. Why is it so bad? That is not good. I don't even know what to do. What do I do about this? The connection seems fine. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand what's happening. It's green now. And then as soon as I talk, it goes all the way down. What is happening? Hello, 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 hello. Testing, 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 testing. Okay. It's currently staying at a certain amount. I don't know. Maybe it just had a random dip. I hope so. Because I'm ready to get started, personally. So, sorry about the wait. It's fine if it dips. It's probably going to happen anyway, whatever. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Super Mario Marathon. This is day 5. And yesterday, if we go back through what we accomplished, we started with Super Mario Bros. 2 on the NES. And then we beat Super Mario Land for the Game Boy, Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES, and we played a little bit of Dr. Mario for the NES. I suck at that game. But today, next up on our list is the legendary Super Mario World, released on the SNES on August 23rd, 1991. I think I already unveiled this yesterday, but that is our current game. So let me get that up and running. Guys are watching some previews real quick. Okay. Scroll down there. Switch my monitor. Alright. There we go. So, I don't know exactly how good the audio levels are. Let me just do a tiny little test of that real quick. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Okay. It should be good. Alright. Let me get that up. Super Mario World. Perfect and beautiful. Alright. So, now we are on the SNES Mini. We upgraded. Starting with Super Mario World. So, this game, it's kind of a weird one for me, because where Super Mario Bros. 3 was kind of my mom's game, this was supposedly my aunt's game. I don't know if that's true, because when I was younger, I kind of just wanted to associate one game with one person, and so I think when I asked that, like, I don't really think the answer was yes, they just wanted to say that to make me happy. I don't know. But either way, that's kind of what I associate with this. Anyway, we're going to start with 1-2, I believe this is. And we're just going to beat it. But, yeah, I like Super Mario World. I'm not a big fan of the movement, to be honest. It's like, it's kind of weird. Like, it takes a second to start going fast. I don't know. It's interesting. It kind of throws me off a little bit, especially when going from 3 to this game, which I did a lot because I liked the differences between them. Well, I thought they were interesting. But we get Yoshi. He's the main focus of this game. He's the new thing. He's the, you know, it's a really big addition when you think about it. Like, this one game, and it's this huge addition. It's kind of cool. But yeah. The controller's a lot better, which is cool. But, in terms of, like, specific memories, it's like those really weird, really vague memories you have from when you were a kid. But I remember I was really young, and I was spending the night at my aunt's house, which I seem to do a lot. But this was when she was with a different guy. It was not the husband, the ex-husband that gave me the Game Boy. This was a different one. But he did have an SNES, which I liked to play. Okay, we already died. That's great. But yeah, he had an SNES, and he had Super Mario World on it. And I think that was probably my first experience with this game because, like I said, I played a lot of 3D All-Stars growing up. That was like my main exposure to the older 2D Mario games. But I didn't have the version that had Super Mario World. It was just Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3, and then the Lost Levels. That was the version I had. So I didn't get to really experience this game until that guy's SNES. I think it was his. There's a chance that it was just mine that I brought over there because I knew I might get bored at some point. But I remember he lived in like a really huge house. He was like actually rich, and it was like I remember the house feeling like a labyrinth. It was so cool. I loved it. And he had this huge basement that was his bedroom, and it was like the comfiest bed ever with an SNES connected to the TV. It was awesome. I loved it. But he had this in like Mortal Kombat, I think. Whenever I think of the SNES, I think of like Earthworm Jim. I don't know if anyone really remembers that, but I think of that game a lot when I think of this console. But we are just blazing through this. We're not doing anything crazy until after the first fortress, so we're kind of just going through the game as normal here. But yeah, we can spit that out. And forgot that we can't swim with Yoshi, I think, is how that works. So that's kind of unfortunate that we just lost him, but that's alright. I love the sprite work in this game, though. And it is a fun game. It's another one of those games that I just never really could beat as a kid. And I really couldn't beat any of the 2D Marios. That was just kind of the older 2D Marios. They were always too confusing and too hard for me. Like, they made you figure things out, which I wasn't used to. Like, I was used to New Super Mario Bros. DS and Wii, to where you just, like, you moved forward and then you beat the game. This one, there's some things you gotta figure out, and some hard levels, and I don't know, it just all felt a lot more difficult compared to New Super. But I think in this game, yeah, we actually get the power up even if we were tiny, and I just immediately lose it. But that's pretty much a common theme here. So does that P-switch do anything? It's freaking me out. I don't think so. Okay. And that thing's gonna kill me. Those things killed me a lot as a kid. I could never figure out how they worked. But for a lot of them, you can kind of just run at the edge of the screen and you'll be fine. Like this one, we should be able to. Yeah, just barely. But the boss fights in this game, we're gonna get to that soon, but they gave me a lot of trouble as a kid. Like this one right here. Okay, that was the easiest thing I've ever done in my entire life, but used to give me a lot of trouble. And I probably didn't have a fire flower back then either. But now is where it's going to start to get interesting. There's a ton of secret exits we're going to have to go through. And I don't completely remember how to do them all. I have little guides, but we'll see. We have some pretty interesting games planned for today, if I can actually get through them all. Like, if I don't get stuck in anything random, I think it's going to be a pretty fun stream. A lot of games I've never played before, and the ones that I have played are good. But here we get the cape power-up, which is going to come in handy for what we need to do. I never could figure this out as a kid, and I still mess it up right there. I can never get it right. I always seem to mess it up. It's like, it's weird momentum, kind of, and okay, we just lost it, so that's fantastic. I kind of need that, though, so I'm not sure what to do. Oh, that guy. That's what I do. Okay. So, I'm gonna get rid of you. And then we're just gonna run like that. And then you just kind of have to wiggle it back and forth. And I could just never figure it out as a kid. I sucked at it. Okay. Dang it. I messed it up again. It's fine. It looks like we have like a ton of chances to get this right. I hope. There we go. We have to fly right into here, pick up this key, put it into that. This is kind of how the secret exits work in this game. And now we get access to a secret level, which, would you believe it, we're going to instantly do another secret exit in this one. It's kind of weird. It really takes advantage of having secret exits inside of secret exits a lot in this game, I've noticed. But luckily we have the cape, so we can kind of just spoil at those guys. Another thing these older games remind me of are the cartoons. I used to watch them a lot, and it's one of those things that I kind of forgot about until I heard about them again. But yeah, they were interesting, for sure. And I keep trying to rewatch them, but then like I see how bad the quality is, and something about me is I really can't get past bad quality stuff. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't like watching it if it sucks. Games are kind of the only exception, because I feel like they have a lot of character to them, even if they're like not necessarily the best compared to games today. I don't know how to really explain it, but now this one I'm worried because I do not have any guide for this level, and this is the first game that introduced ghost houses and how they have, like, you know, that weird system where you kind of need to like, you need to basically do a secret exit, but it ends up being the normal exit, something weird like that. I don't know. But I think we... What do we do here? I do that. And then I think I'm supposed to go through the door. No. Well, maybe I am anyway. I have no idea, honestly. We'll figure it out. I think we have to uncover that. Or wait, no, I think... Hold on a minute. I need to get up there. Kind of a similar momentum thing as Mario 3. It still feels different. I think we hit that, yeah. And then there's this, and then a secret P-switch door there. And that takes us to the end. So I did know how to do it. That's cool. And then this guy, you just have to kind of throw it up, I guess. Nope. Alright, I just spleefed myself. I sucked at this boss fight as a kid. I remember this one too. This one stumped me horribly. But it's fine. I was looking at my my VODs and like in the Twitch like VOD manager thing, and I forgot that they have that new system where they eventually delete after a little bit. So I started downloading them, and I made a VOD channel on YouTube where I'm going to post these. But I forgot that you have to like verify your account before they let you post long videos and stuff. So I'm working on that. I have to wait 24 hours. I just got it verified tonight because I had to wait for my girlfriend to be awake so I could use her phone number, because I've used mine too many times apparently. But that is verifying as we speak, so these will be up on YouTube in due time. Okay, so let me figure this out. Oh, you can just throw it at his belly. I thought I had to land on the top of his head. So you just do that. Okay, that's simple enough. And boom. Still lost our power up. There we go though. And after going through 2 secret levels and a secret ghost house, we get access to Star Road. And this is just a gauntlet of secret exits. I'm pretty sure every level here, the only way you beat it is through a secret exit. Or maybe not the only way, but a way. And if I had the cape, I could do a cool little fast clip thing, but I do not have that. But I think we just have to stay toward the right side, and there it is right there. And there's a fire flower I could have got down there, but oh well. There's that secret exit. Then next up is one that is fun. I'm gonna grab that and grab Yoshi here. I think you actually want to try and avoid eating a bunch of fish. Like, don't do that, because then Yoshi will grow up and it'll mess up your speed and you'll just go really slow. It doesn't affect you being able to do the secret exit, it's just kind of sucks. So try your best to avoid, and then duck under here. It's the most obvious Mario thing in the world. It's like Mario Trope 101. Throw Yoshi. What the heck? I have both in my hand? I did not know that was possible. I'm taking Yoshi with me, I guess. Now this one I suck at. I'm actually pretty bad at this one, so we're going to see if we can do it here. So, okay, I just messed everything up. Okay. Wait. Yeah, did we get in here? And then I need you. Okay, that wasn't actually that bad. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Oh, I'm thinking of this next one. This one I suck at. Hopefully there's a Lakitu. I think he would be helpful. Or maybe not, actually. I need a cape. Is there a cape, dude? Bum. Just gonna make this Yoshi eat everything and hopefully grow up to be a big, healthy adult. Thank you. Wait, can I... If I eat you... No. I thought there was a way to get wings. Or, yeah, maybe it's a paratrooper. No? I feel like that Yoshi can have wings. There we go. That's what I need. And then... I forget where we have to go. It is... down here... I don't know. Where is it? I think it's beneath this. Oh god. Okay. I don't trust that. Where do I go? Is it down here? Need to get below. There we go. That worked. No. I need to get off of you. Grab the key. Boom, you're coming with me, Yoshi. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That's actually pretty much it. We kind of got through the whole game. Now we just have to get through the final few levels, but... Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be in this level. Okay. I guess I can just beat it real quick. Or die trying. Either way. Yeah, we lost the power up. That's cool. Oh, shoot. Fuck. No. No. Damn it. I messed up. Okay, that was bad. I messed everything up there. Okay, we just have to go through this portal, I think. Yeah. And then we're literally at the front door. So there's a little bit of a maze aspect to this one, but it's pretty simple. You go through the number 2 door, and then the next door you have to go through is labeled number 7, and that's all you gotta know pretty much. I always liked that, what's it called, feature, where you can like hit the other side of the fence. I like when they do that. Okay, 7 door, and then that's it. Now we make it through here with, oh god, with no mushroom or anything. Can I get something? They got the ninjas back. I never searched up if that was originally from... Okay, I'm getting laggy. I think it's the Mecha Koopas. They make everything laggy. Or maybe it's just multiple enemies on screen at once. Is there a secret mushroom? No, they usually do that in New Super. Alright, we're fighting the final boss with nothing. So I think Peach throws you some items though. We're making some good time on this already. I did not expect it. I mean, I guess overall it's a pretty quick setup, but... Okay, this is where I was confusing the Boo boss with. This one you have to hit the top of his head. Spoilers, but yeah, he throws those guys. Then you just kinda... Oop, I messed that up. Kinda bonk him. Oh, alright. Oh. He woke up. That's fine. Do I have to restart the whole level? Oh, I do. That's cool. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna need to use a save state on this one. I'm gonna do my best not to. Feels unnecessary. If we need to struggle a little bit, that's fine. That's part of video game. But I would like a mushroom. That would be really cool. This room is kind of difficult. Or not. Boom. Boom. Okay, I didn't know we could fall there. Maybe I will use a save state just to keep my sanity. That's fine. We got this. They don't give you anything in this level. No mushrooms, no nothing. No mushrooms, no mercy. I never liked how little Mario looked in this game. He always looked off. Like, this is not what I feel like he should look like. Okay, if I die one more time, then I'll use a save state. Trying to ration my save states here. It's probably not a big deal to anyone else. It's just maybe a personal thing. I really didn't want to have to use it. I don't want them to wake up again. Okay. Here we go. Final boss time. You know what, just because. Okay. Come on, Bowser. I think it's a cool idea for a final boss, though. Really aggravates me that it took them so long to, like, stick to a Bowser design, though. It's kind of annoying. Did it really take that long? I'm scared to touch that guy. He's gonna wake up. Can you wake up already? Thank you. Okay. Bonk you. Hit him with that. Nice. And no bonk there. Now Peach comes out? No. More Koopas. Oh, where are you going, buddy? Peach. Thank you. Oops. Okay. Just bobbing for fun. Where's the... Oh, the bowling balls. I think you can do this move on them and they can't hurt you. Yeah, that is correct. Thank you, buddy. Hey, there we go. Drop some more for me. No, not that. I'm so glad we're mostly past the point in games where they think drawing out a boss fight makes it like good. Like it's not about how long it takes. It's about the quality of it, what you're doing in the boss fight. Make it a puzzle. Those are the best when the boss fight is like a puzzle. Those are so cool, in my opinion. Damn it. Thank you. Right when I needed it. Whoa, Bowser. Yeah. Is that it? Yeah, buddy. That's when they officially end the timer in the speedrun in the speedruns when Peach appears. There we go. Turning bright red. Mario's adventure is over. Mario, the princess, Yoshi, and his friends are going to take a vacation. Super Mario Sunshine. Is that it? Oh, we're just gonna keep going. Oh, and a heart. Beautiful. What a sweet game. Okay. Okay. We can turn this off for now. So we don't need that for a little bit. Now let me sit up and get into gamer mode, which will definitely be needed for this next game, I'll tell you that much. Give me a moment. Alright. Here we go. Next game on our list. Mario the Juggler. A Game & Watch game released on October 14th, 1991. I believe this was one of the last Game & Watch games. I think. Or at least the last Mario one. It's something last. Because they kind of perfected everything. Well, in quotes maybe, but it's kind of the gist of what I've heard about this game. So let me get this pulled up here. Here's the title. Very bad. Okay. And then that. So here we go. Let's zoom in. We got A, D, and I think that's it. This is the classic Game & Watch game. Just, left and right. Pretty simple. Hope this isn't loud as hell. It's kind of loud for me. I don't know how long to play this for, because this is literally it. This is as crazy as, well, I guess not. That's not technically true because it gets faster, but this is everything the game has to offer right here. This is the perfected Game & Watch game. if you can ever believe it. I guess our goal can just be 50 like it was for the other ones. Boom, boom. That's the challenge right there, is when they're falling at similar speeds, but one might be on the inside, one may be on the outside, so they might get to the bottom faster. Like that. That was a little confusing, but we did it. Boom. I like the whole color scheme of this Game & Watch, though. This is one that I'd really want to have, like, physically. Picking up the pace here. There we go, we hit 50. Everything after this is extra credit. I guess I can go until I die. Okay, right there. That was Mario the Juggler. There you go. Maybe we can quit that. Alright. Ooh, this next game. This one's interesting. Alright. There we go. Next game. Super Mario Bros. And Friends When I Grow Up. Released on the PC on March 24th, 1992. Our first game of this new year. This is another one of those games that I just had no clue that it existed at all. I genuinely had zero clue. So let me get this all set up real quick. Some of these games really don't feel worth it to do all this setup just to play them for a second. But we got to keep it consistent. So there's the title. And kind of a weird way to play this game, but we're going to see if it works. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if there's any audio. I'm not hearing any. Yeah, this is literally just a coloring game. So, you know, let's just... Oh, Chef Mario is cooking one of his tasty pasta dishes. Waitress Princess Toadstool is taking Link's order at a table. Your order is coming right up, says Chef Mario. Yeah, now it's coming right down on my head, says Link. Chefs study food preparation at special cooking schools. Their work can be very creative because chefs are often called upon to make up new recipes for their restaurants. A waitress or waiter takes restaurant customers' orders and then serves the customers when the food is ready. If the server gives good service, the customer will pay the server extra money called a tip. So here we go. We got 3 iconic gaming characters. So let's go ahead and color this. Mix. Oh, there we go. Now we got some nice skin colors. So we'll give that one to old Mario there. It's just a bunch of mixed colors. We'll give Mario the slightly darker one. That way we can give Link and Peach the lighter ones. Color in Peach there and there. And then Link there and there and there. And our buddy Mario, I think that's it for him actually. Okay. Let's work on Mario real quick. So he's going to have a white chef hat, of course. White eyes, and I believe Mario's eyes are blue. So we'll color, and I think Peach's are too, but she doesn't have any eyes to color in. I think those are his teeth right there, I'll assume. Maybe we should make the chef hat. No, it'll look better once the background's a different color. And then his gloves are white as well. And of course, he's got the red shirt. This might have been in the time period when he had red overalls and a blue shirt, but I don't think so. And then boom, boom, boom. like so, and that is that color as well. Brown boots, yellow buttons. He looks pretty dark, I'll be honest, but that's what we're gonna work with. Okay, I think that's all for Mario. And let's go ahead and, oh, the colors are different now. Let's do that for a background, I'd say. I think that looks nice. And for the floor, it kind of mixes the different versions of that color. Do a nice brown for that. Okay. Table. Let's do that color. And then maybe like that. And then the chair can be a nice shade of red. Little fancy thing there. Okay. Still feel like those are a little dark, so maybe something like that is a little lighter. Possibly. I don't know. I think it's a skin color that's throwing me off. How do I work around that? We'll just do that for Mario. They can all be the same color. Who cares? Alright. Or maybe white would look better. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, and then let's do let's do a nice red for that. And then, oh shoot, how did I get the, that was that color. Okay, there's more to the wall. And then I think that is like a black there we can do. And this is probably a gray. Same with that. I don't know what the hell that is. Maybe we can just do like a that type of thing. All right, now we can work on Link. So let's give him let me see what kind of greens we got to work with. Ooh, maybe like that. Yeah, I like that. I actually don't really know what this era of Link looked like, but we'll do that. Give him some nice blonde hair. There we go. I don't know what this is either. Maybe like a mug of some sorts. So let's just do that maybe. Like a lighter color for the inside. I have no idea. Alright, peach. So let's get some nice pastels in here. Sure, that works. I'll be honest, I don't really know anything. Do that and that. That and that. Some nice golden yellow hair. And a white apron. And then this can be kind of a lighter gray there. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good. This is my drawing. Can I print it? Or is this gonna crash everything? Okay, I might have just printed that to someone random's thing. Okay, can we see different pictures? Okay, there's Bowser, attorney slash judge, race car driver, mechanic. I think that's Luigi. Or they both kind of got the Luigi mustache. Maybe that's Luigi. And I don't know what the hell that is. Roy? Is that Roy? Scientist. Okay, some Dr. Mario in there. Travel guide, Link. Medical doctor slash nurse. What is that? I don't even want to know. Astronomer. Carpenter. This was Mario's original gig. Ballet dancer. Some random guy there. Disc jockey. Whoa, this is blowing my mind. What is this? What is this? Where does his head end and begin? So confused. Firefighter. Whoa. Pre-rendered. Okay. Professional athlete. Computer programmer. That's me right there. Not really. Armed forces pilot. How many they got here? I'm trying to view them all so I can at least say I saw all of them. They're really whitewashing these characters in these pre-renders. It's crazy. Got the Koopalings. Plumber, of course. Fashion designer. Zookeeper. Birdo, a yellow birdo. Construction worker. Okay, actually, how many do they got? I mean, I guess it must have been easy to make these. Teacher. That is horrible. Why did they ever do that? Homemaker. Alright, come on. There's no way. Hey. It's the version of Bowser from the Super Show. Hey, well, I think that was the guy from Super Mario Land, actually. That's cool. There we go. Now we got to the end. Okay, well, there's my drawing, and that's this game. I'd say that was pretty fun. Yeah, that was interesting. Okay. Next up, let's see. We have Mario Paint, released on the SNES August 1st, 1992. This, I've heard, is a like monumental game, and I have absolutely zero memories with it, like at all. I have nothing on this game. I don't I might have played it like once in my entire life, and there's just not much else that I can say about it. So this gonna be a first experience um for me right here. This is a really interesting stream. We're not even an hour in and we've played so many games. Kind of. But here we go. I'm opening it right now. Okay. I don't know how loud that is. Probably not loud at all. But it's Mario Paint, so that's fine. Alright. How do I play this game? Do I have to play with my PS4 controller? What are the controls here? How do I start this? Oh, this music. Whoa. That's interesting. One moment. Trying to figure out how to play this. Okay, how do I start this game? Hello? I'm so confused. Am I missing something? Hello? I'm so confused. Give me a moment. I don't know how to play this game. There's gotta be a way to play it. Alright. No, guys, please. Oh wait, I'm doing it. Kind of. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm kind of doing it. So you move, moving with this. Okay, now I can draw. How do I erase everything? The dog? Is it the dog? No, erase. Okay, let's erase all that. Alright, what should I make with this? Let's just draw Mario. Let's be simpletons here. We'll do a front-facing photograph of Mario. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. Like that. Wait, is there a shape tool? Now we're talking. There's no way. Holy crap. That's huge. Hold on. I didn't want to do all that. How do I just do like a... Okay, that'll work. That's our base. Now how do I go back to that? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Very similar to my pumpkin I carved the other day of Mario. Looked very bad. Oh god. Okay. I never claimed to be an artist, alright? I'm really trying here. Okay, that's meant to be his hair. There's sideburns. Okay, and then he's got like an ear probably. Then it goes all the way down like so. And then another ear like that. He's a little big. Might have made him a little too big. Okay, and then his eyebrows. Then the brim of his cap. And then his hat goes off screen. And then that's the little emblem there with the M. There. Alright. There's Mario, y'all. Let me fill this guy in. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Is this it? Let me see. Give it a test on his nose. Yes, it is. Okay. I hope this fills everything in correctly. So far, so good. Let's grab brown for his hair. Beautiful. That's not what I wanted to do. No, come on. Is it where like this little tip is? Yeah, I think. Okay. There we go. And then we'll get blue for his eyes. Like so. And then red for his cap. Oh god. Gotta love when that happens. It's fine, it adds to it. Okay, there's Mario. I think that's pretty good. What do all of these icons mean? Oh, I think there's different different modes maybe? What's this? I don't know. We can write. Oh, pixel art. Nice. Okay. It's my first time experiencing any of this. So I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet and just do everything Mario related. There we go. There's his emblem. Okay, next. I'm trying to experience everything. What's this? Animation Land. 1. Oh. We're animating the frames and then it plays it, I think. So let's grab this little marker down here. This thing is really slow. We'll grab this and then we'll do just do a smiley guy. So we'll draw him there. God, why do I always mess up the end? It's so difficult. I'm gonna try and create a face. No. Sure, why not? I'll try my best to recreate that in every frame. To varying degrees of success. Okay. Close enough. He's kind of shifting. Okay, give me that again. And we'll just draw a straight face. And then we'll draw a slightly... That's not slight at all. Let me just take this nice and slow. Like that. And then it's like that, slightly open. And then it is fully open. And then we'll add eyeballs. And then, bow. And then, bow. Bow. Okay. How do I watch this? Is it this up here? Is this the movie? No? How do I watch this thing? Oops. Can I not watch it? Guys, I don't know what's going on. Just get me out of here. I tried. Okay. Now, what is this? The music composer. Interesting. Oh, okay. Stop that. And, clear that. Okay. How do I place it, dude? Oh, that's it. Guys, how do I place it? Please let me know. Comments down below. Hello. Guys, please. Let me place it. Can I place it? What did I do? What? Okay, just let me cook real quick. Hold on. Let's listen to this. Dang. Oh, wait, that kind of had some heat to it. Okay. Well, there's that. Let's stop that, Mario. And get out of there. Just exploded everything. Okay. What's this, dude? I don't know. Oh, a coloring book. Alright. Cool. Okay. I think that's it for Mario Paint there. That was a cool experience, though. Anyway. Ooh, next up. This is a personal fave. Drumroll, please. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Next game is Super Mario Kart, released on the SNES September 1st, 1992. This game is an interesting one. I have, some stuffs to say about it. Give me one other particular moment. Turn that back on. Super Mario Kart. Okay. Okay. One moment. I'll be right back, y'all.
Hi guys.
Testing, testing, testing. Is my girlfriend watching? Did she find me? I don't know. Anyway, Super Mario Kart. One moment. Okay. How do I make this game louder? Oh, by doing that. Okay, let me test. I want to get this game right because we're actually going to be playing it for a while rather than playing it for 1 second and then leaving like we have been doing. Okay, wait, it's hard for me to test this. Gotta be quick about this. Okay. Hold on. Okay. No, go back there. Okay. Testing, 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 testing. Okay. I think it's good. First time shatter. First time shatter. Another stream viewer bot. Welcome to the stream. Okay. I think we're good. I don't know. We're gonna start to get into the games where it's not just gonna take me 1 second to beat them. So let's get into this Super Mario Kart. I do have a history with this game, kind of, but not when I was younger. Which character am I supposed to play as? I think Koopa. I don't really have any criteria. The only thing I want to do is play through each cup once, all the way through. So that's kind of it. But I first played this game like for realsies in 2022, and this game came out in 1992. But I was also born in 2006, so what are you gonna do? I didn't really know about this Mario Kart for a while, because I first ones I really played were DS and Wii, and I played a ton of 8. So this one I just never really knew about. I was too young for it. Didn't really care for older games. But once I did start getting interested in retro games, I do remember learning about this one. But I first played it for real in 2022 because I randomly got obsessed with the Mario Kart history. So I learned about all the games, learned about what games there were, and I, played them all. I did this little documentation thing where I went through and I played every single Mario Kart in order and wrote about it. I gave a little mini game review in this Google Doc thing that I had. And it was pretty fun. I got to play a lot of games I had never played before. A lot of games that I had seen before but never played. Like this one and Mario Kart 64, and I didn't even know about Super Circuit until doing that. We'll get to those later, but it's kind of interesting playing these on stream again because I just did this 4 months ago. Because every other year or so, it's only happened twice, so I don't know why I'm acting like it's a tradition, but I'd like to do a Mario Kart marathon stream, which is basically this, except it's just the Mario Kart games. So I sit there and I play through each one. Again, there's like no real criteria. It's just play each cup of each game once all the way through. But yeah, I just did this, but there's a difference because it's not like I'm playing this game and then immediately going to play Mario Kart 64. Like, we still have quite a little bit until we get to Mario Kart 64. So it'll be a while, but still, a lot of people don't like this game because of the way the drifting works, and some people just can't get past the outdated graphics and just everything about it, the limited track design. I honestly like it because I've practiced, I played it enough to where, as you can see, I'm not too bad at the drifting. Like, I can understand most of it. There are moments, especially in 150cc, where it just gets too crazy, especially on courses like these, like the Donut Plains courses. They kind of suck for drifting in this game, but if you get it down, they're not too bad. But that's kind of the main reason people hate on it, and that's why I've always been so, not always, but I've been confused on why people hate on it, but it's simply because they just aren't good at the drifting. Well, I'm not even saying I'm good. Like, I have to stop my movement completely sometimes, but good enough to where they can, like, get first place sometimes. But I don't know, I've always liked it. I think they did a lot with what they could on the SNES with this game, and I think that's interesting. Like, it honestly looks good. Like, for an SNES game, it looks pretty decent. I don't know, I like it. But yeah, and my girlfriend found my live stream. I tried to hide it from everyone. Like, people know that I'm doing this, but I didn't really explicitly share it anywhere because I don't want stage fright. Because I noticed, I was rewatching a part of the Mario Kart marathon live stream I was talking about, and my friend joined the call with me for a little bit at a certain point, and before then, when it was just me talking, I was talking a lot and, like, sharing a lot of stories and actually, talking. But then as soon as he joined the call, I went silent and I didn't really know what to say, because it went from feeling like trying to do a live stream to just talking with my friend, which includes some, like, kind of awkward pauses. Like, whenever I'm on call with my friend, we aren't constantly talking. Like, there's moments where we aren't, and it's kind of hard to, like, I didn't want to switch into talking like I'm live streaming as soon as there was a pause in the conversation. So I don't know, the whole thing was weird. I didn't get to talk a lot during the games I played while he was there. So that's why I didn't really want anyone finding this, because then it just makes it awkward. But yeah. And now I'm being accused of banning my girlfriend. Maybe I should do that. That might be the strat. It won't even say that she's watching it. She's undercover. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Alright, let's continue. I'm probably gonna end up saying a lot of the same things I say as I'm doing the Mario Kart marathon, but if you didn't know, this game has 5 tracks per cup instead of 4, and I don't know how to do the start boost either. I'm gonna try and figure it out, because it's definitely useful in this game. And we got the feather power up, which is exclusive to this one in terms of being used inside the actual races. Because it's in the battle modes for some other games, but I think this is the only one where you can actually use it in the race. There's not really a good application for it in this level though, but I still want to show it off if I can. Maybe? I don't know. I'll jump over the corner there. But that's about it. It's really useful in some of the ghost boardwalk stages. Because they give you a lot of gaps you can jump over with them, but not so useful here. Bruh. No! The thwomps suck. They're the worst part about this game. Because they'll mess you up in Rainbow Road a lot too. And one really annoying thing about this game is that each CPU racer can use items whenever they want. Like, they don't need to run over an item box, they don't need to do anything. They can just pull it out of their pocket and chuck it at you, and it can ruin your race. It does not matter. They do not care about what place you're in, or if they got an item box. It does not matter to them. But one weird and not good downside about this game is that because of the fact that there are 5 tracks per cup, the 5th one always ends up being some weird, like it feels like it should be the first track in the next cup, but it's still part of the same cup. Like, I feel like it would make more sense for a Bowser's Castle track to be the final track in a cup, but then it's Mario Circuit 2. Like, it makes no sense. And I think that's Mario Circuit 4. I was trying to think of which Mario Circuit gets remade the least, but it might be 4, not 2. And I think 3 gets remade the most, which honestly, it's pretty good. I'd say it's my favorite, because I like the turns, but people get sick of them. And for my final exam in my, what was it called? I don't remember the name of it, but it was my writing class in my 1 year of college that I took. The professor, was very lenient on what we could write about on all of our essays. I forget how many total we had, but we had, for our last essay, we had the ability to write about pretty much anything. That's what he said. He said, write about anything you want and just make it so that there's some type of thing learned at the end of it, and you'll probably get 100%. He was very lenient. He was like the chillest guy I've ever met. He was a great professor. But I got to write about Mario, which I've always wanted to try and do. Like, throughout all of my years of writing classes, I've always tried to somehow write about Mario or mention him, not him, but the series in any way. And I finally got to do it. And it wasn't even a mention, it was what this entire essay was about. But the essay was basically like how has the Super Mario franchise like shaped the gaming industry or something like that. And I listed 3 different examples. It was 2D gaming, 3D gaming, and then like the spin-off genre, but specifically Mario Kart I talked about. And it was just the best thing ever. I literally got to write about the history of Mario and the different genres of Mario for my final exam, and I got, I think I got 100% on it. Either that or like 99. It was really close. But I was really proud of it. And it was like actually cohesive too. Because like the issue I ran into a lot in the past while trying to write about Mario was that it always just came off as me rambling about the games or whatever, or the franchise and how I liked it. But I guess that class actually taught me how to take the topics that I actually care about and write about them in an educational setting. So it was really fun to do that. I still like go back and read it from time to time because I'm honestly impressed at how I did that. But that was a really fun class. College actually wasn't even that bad. It was just the timing of everything, so I couldn't do more than 1 year. But plan on going back someday, soon. I don't really know how. Well, I do, kind of. My plan is that once I move in with my girlfriend in like a year, I won't have to pay as much for rent because we'll be paying it half and half together. So instead of paying like $1,300 by myself, I'm only going to be paying like $750. So I'll have some extra money and I won't have to work as many hours, which will give me more time for school. Because that's the main issue, is that I'm already working like pretty much, I'm working 5 days a week, most weeks, pretty much every week. I don't really have time for school because I don't, like for my mental health, I do not want to spend my other 2 free days of the week doing school. Like I need those days to relax. And it already doesn't feel like enough. Because my job doesn't give me 2 days off in a row ever. They always just give me 2 days off per week that are separated by other days. So I'll work like 5 days in a row, and then I have a day off, and then I work the next day, and then I work another day after that, and then I have my second day off. It's like that gives me no time to actually rest. Like 1 day is not enough. I need 2. Because I need that first night to just chill and I can sleep in. But then I can sleep in without worrying about wasting my day. Because if you only have 1 day off, then I sleep in and I get mad because I'm like, well, now I don't have any time to enjoy my actual day off. But if I have 2 days off, then I can sleep in and not be mad about that. And I can sleep in again if I wanted to. So it's way better. Because that's what they do for the standard work week anyway. You work 5 days and then you usually have Saturday and Sunday off. I don't even get that at my technically part-time cashiering job, which I feel like is kind of messed up. If that's what I need, then I don't get that. Anyway, enough about things that aren't Mario. In terms of this stream, my plan is to beat this game and then do one more after it, because that's technically all I can do in this stream. Because the slideshow that I transition to between each game to showcase the next one, I don't have that completely done at all. I only have the next game in the marathon done, and it takes me a minute to get all the pictures and stuff and information down. So we can genuinely only do the next game after this one. But that is the plan for tonight, because then I can nicely finish off the slideshow and everything with that, and then I can work on completing the rest either tonight or tomorrow. I fell into the water there. That way I can have those done for tomorrow's stream. We can go even further. But it's going to start getting interesting, because as you saw with the Mario painting game, not Mario Paint, but the coloring book one, that's kind of the first educational game, and there are a lot of them. And I'm excited because that's kind of the era of Mario that I haven't played a lot. I don't have a lot of experience in, because I didn't really play a lot of educational games as a kid. I just played regular games, and especially not Mario ones, because they were mainly released in the 90s, and that was far beyond my time. So trying to focus here. It'd be nice to get first place the majority of the time. That'd be cool. Which we did. Awesome. Trying to see the bit rate. Because my biggest issue with the Mario Kart marathon streams is that I was doing it on YouTube, and the bit rate for some reason, I don't know if it was YouTube, if it was my settings, or if it was my internet, something was going wrong and it looked horrible. So I'm really hoping it looks good enough on here. Still haven't figured out how to do the boost either. But we're on another Bowser Castle stage, which means that you already know the next stage is going to be basic. And this one actually has a dead end that you can just run into. So be careful of that. Does it? Or am I thinking of the wrong map? No, it is this one. Yeah. Right in the center of the bottom map there. It is kind of an interesting choice. I don't know why they made half of the screen a map. Especially not even a useful map. And also the thwomps, or the womps, whichever one they are, they do not move on the first lap of the Bowser Castle tracks or Rainbow Road. They only move on the other ones. Little tidbit there, in case you're scared of them. Oh, and also another big tip. If you're about to run into a wall, try and hop right before it, because it'll actually save all of your momentum. That way, if you can get away from the wall quick enough, you can still keep all of that, and it's like you never lost any speed to begin with. You lose like a millisecond, like you stop for a millisecond when you actually hit the wall, and as soon as you're out of it, you're good. It's hard to showcase it because it usually just happens by accident, but like right there, well, not really. I bumped into the thwomp afterward, but I don't know. Just a helpful tip. Like, watch. Okay, no, that wasn't right. I couldn't get away fast enough. I'm not good at showcasing this. Just believe me. Try it out. You can kind of see what I mean. Like, you hit the wall and then you bounce back, and you still keep a lot of that speed. It's just if you hit the wall again, then obviously it's not gonna help you out very much. There's a chance I can keep this first place lead in all of these tracks, except for Rainbow Road. That one I definitely cannot. I suck at that map so much on this game. Because this weird thing happens where even if you're driving straight, you're still slightly veering to the left or right. I forget which one. Like your character is slightly shifting, even if you're driving what you think is straight. Like there's no actual straight in this game. You're always shifting. And so it's really hard to stay on the narrow road of Rainbow Road when that happens. But here we are. Mario Circuit 3, I think. Yeah. This is the most remade track in Mario Kart history, I think. And we hit an oil spill. I hit Luigi? No. That turn, I do not know how they expect people to do that in this game. Like, I genuinely want to see, like, a Nintendo, like, company ghost, trial. What am I saying? Time trial. I want to see a time trial of this map on this game of how they expect you to do that turn. Okay, I just did it, so never mind. That's how you're supposed to do it. I was being genuine there. I genuinely didn't know, but now I do. It's just such a weird angle, and Luigi needs to get out of here. He's in my nose hairs. I'm stressed now. I'm gonna be paranoid that my girlfriend's watching every second. It's stressing me out. Frick. And I'm messing up now. Kaylin, if you're watching this, say hi. I don't even think this is my least favorite Mario Kart. Like, I don't even think it's at the bottom of my list. It might be it might be the arcade games. Because I genuinely I like all the Mario Karts. But those ones made me the most mad. Which, spoiler alert, but we will be playing those, the arcade Mario Karts. If I can figure out how to get them to work. Because I did once upon a time, back in 2022 when I first played all these games. But I don't know if I can get it to work again. So it was some weird methods. First place again, though, that was a close one. And I think Koopa is the best character in this game. That's why I'm playing as him. I might be wrong, but I think he is. Because there's actually a really in-depth system when it comes to character pairing and how they work in this game. Like, it's secret too. They don't actually explicitly say in-game. I think it's in the instruction manual, like the original one, but I don't think it's ever explicitly said. But, you know, Mario and Luigi are paired together. I think Peach and Toad, Yoshi, Koopa, and like Bowser and DK, something like that. They're paired in pairs of 2. And each have different attributes. But there are the first 2 cups done onto the Star Cup. And you actually have to unlock the special cup in this game. I don't know the criteria for it. I think you just have to beat all the cups. I don't think you need golden trophies or anything. But I guess we'll find out. And another thing that hasn't happened yet, but it might happen this race, you can actually spin out if you have 0 coins and then get hit by CPU. So make it a point to collect at least a few coins, especially at the beginning of the race, or else you will just get knocked around. That's a big reason why picking the lighter characters like Toad isn't really a good idea. I think Toad is the lightest because you just get flung around so much and can immediately spin out. Because they'll just keep hitting you until you have 0 coins, and then keep hitting you after that. And it's bad. But then, it's also not the best to play as someone like Bowser, who's really heavy. Because his acceleration sucks. His top speed is the fastest, but his acceleration sucks. And so, if you are getting hit a lot, or just like going off-road a lot, it's really hard to come back from that and maintain first place. So I think Koopa is more like a medium character. He might be a light character, but I think he's not as light as Toad, something like that, because he's more of a balanced character, somehow more balanced than Mario. I hit Toad with a shell. I'm gonna try and get the speed boost this time. I think it's... No, I still don't know. Maybe you have to press it on go. Like a double dash situation. I do not like this track though. It's basic and the mud just slows you down for no reason. And it's stupid. To be frank. It's crazy how you never really meet people that have those really basic names that everyone used to make fun of. Like as a kid, Bob was like the funniest name ever. I'm trying to think if I know a Bob. I don't think I've ever known a Bob in my life. I've never met a Bob. I mean, I've met a Robert, but he didn't go by Bob. You gotta find someone who actually goes by Bob. And is Bob even a actual full name, or is it always Robert, but then they choose to go by Bob? I don't know. It's interesting. But like Bob and Frank, like I just said, I've actually met 2 Franks in my life. One was a family friend, and then the other was a kid in my high school. That was the weird part. Like the family friend made sense because he was an older guy, so he made sense to be named Frank. But then I was in high school with a kid that was younger than me. Like, I think I was a senior and he was a sophomore, something like that, and his name was Frank. And he randomly texted me happy birthday in July, which was when my birthday was, and we hadn't spoken in such a long time, so I wished him a happy birthday, because I guess Frank just missed me or something. Okay, it doesn't look like it's on go either. I have no idea when this thing is. I know there's a boost, because I think that every time that I play this game. Oh, there we go. I did it. There we go. Yep, you just jump right before you hit the thing you're about to hit, and then you save your momentum. It's really useful. It's gonna be like... This marathon's gonna test my attention span, because the beginning of it is filled with so many games that you just kind of blaze through. Like, you know, you get one game done in 20 minutes, move on to the next. It's just that over and over again. But then as soon as we hit Super Mario RPG, it's just gonna hit like a ton of bricks that we're gonna be there for a minute. Like, that's not a one stream type of game. That's at the very least 2. But since I don't really know what I'm doing in that game, it might be more like 3 or 4. Because I've only beaten it once. I've only really played it once, and that was the Switch remake. And that's another thing. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna play the Switch remake. Maybe not. I actually don't know. I think I might play the original, because it'd be jarring to go from playing a whole bunch of SNES games and then randomly playing a Switch game. Like, I mean, it is technically an SNES game, but it definitely doesn't look like one on the Switch remake. I think that'd be a little too jarring. But that would mean that I wouldn't be playing the Switch remake at all, because I wouldn't want to play the same RPG twice. I hate to break it to you. Same with Thousand Year Door. That one I think I will play the Switch remake for that one, though, because it's not like I'm going from a SNES to a Switch. I'm going from a GameCube to a Switch. There's obviously a jump, but it's less jarring than SNES, I feel like. So that one I will be playing the Switch remake, but I'm undecided on Super Mario RPG. I'm not sure. Maybe no one cares that much. I probably will play the Switch remake just for it to look better. I don't know. And there's probably quality of life features that I don't know about in the Switch remake too. That would be nice to have. Okay, Luigi is right here. Gotta lock in real quick. I'm scared. No. That is not pleasant at all. I think they have set, like, ops too. Like, I think if you're playing as Koopa, you're almost always going to get Luigi as your main op. And I don't know any of the other ones because I only ever play as Koopa. Okay, I don't think we're getting first place here. Fortunately, nope. Alright. Damn, my first second place finish. That's unfortunate. I think we can still get a gold trophy though, because in this game, there's no like star system. I think in DS is when they introduced that, to where if you don't get literally first place every round, then you're not going to get 3 stars. Even if you do, you might not get 3 stars, I think. But in this game, it's just bronze, silver, or gold trophy. So as long as you get first place overall, you do get a gold trophy, I'm pretty sure. So we still should be good. But now we're on to Mario Circuit 4. The one that's almost never remade, I think. I'm saying I think a lot. Shows you how much I really know. It was actually crazy how unhealthy my obsession with Mario Kart was back in 2022, though, when I first got into all of it. Like, it was wild. I remember there was one night, maybe 2 nights actually, where I stayed up all night, like, pulled an all-nighter. I don't really do that anymore. That's the type of stuff you do when you're, like, 10 and you think it's the coolest thing in the world. But I genuinely pulled an all-nighter, downloading remakes of SNES courses for Mario Kart Wii. And I did all that work for nothing, because there was actually like a mod pack type of thing for Mario Kart Wii called Retro. It was Retro something, I think. It was something like, it was like a mod pack that basically modded in every single Mario Kart track ever made into Mario Kart Wii. Like, even the tracks from Mario Kart 8 were remade in there. Obviously very limited, but they were still in there. So you could play every single Mario Kart game ever in Mario Kart Wii. And it was the most interesting thing in the world. And I stayed up all night trying to figure out how to set it up. And it was just unhealthy. And so after I got done 100%ing every single Mario Kart, I went back and played through every single track once again, but remade in Wii. And it was kind of cool. It like fused together the already remade tracks. Like in Wii, they remade Mario Circuit 3. And so in the mod pack, they just reused the one that Nintendo already made. So it was a mix of Nintendo-made tracks and then fan-made remakes. But it was literally everything. It was every single track ever, and it was pretty cool. I still have it, too. Maybe I'll do a stream of that one day, but that was a fun little thing. That was a fun time, though. Yeah, we still get a gold trophy. That's good to know. But you can rank out in this game. That's another thing. If you get below 4th place, then you rank out and you have to retry. There's like a life system. You get 3 lives, I think. And you have to try and not rank out with those 3 lives. But here's a special cup, our final cup of this game. Starting off with a track that was beautifully remade in Mario Kart 8. I think this might be the one. Another I think, but I'm not sure. I get a lot of these maps confused. I think it's this one because of the bridge. Just 2 different bridges. Okay. That's cool. Might have to replay this one. We'll see. Golly. Who did that go for? No one, apparently. Okay, why didn't you use the star before I went into the water? That would have been nice. I think the star lasts like 1 second. Watch. Yep, it's already over. We got up 1 place. We might have to actually restart this one. I don't want to start this cup off with a finish this low, but we can do that. Give ourselves a Caesar real quick, and then shrink everyone. Oh, we can hit them too. I should have been doing that. There we go. Nice. Okay. Ooh, I was about to say, if little Luigi hit me with that thing, I would have been mad. And that's like the one place in this map you can use a mushroom safely. That sucks. Get off my face, please. Alright, 2nd place. Oh wait, no, we're not done. Stupid. He's gonna turn invincible any second now. Yep. You can literally time it. They're so predictable. It's annoying. He's using it again. He literally just got done using it. Hey, we did get a 1st place finish though. It's insane how many notifications I get from my Ring app about explosions. Everyone's talking about explosions. Did anyone just hear that explosion? Did anyone just hear 3 big booms? It's like, it has to be a joke because there's no way there's that many explosions. Because I've never heard any of them. It happens here and it happened before I moved here when I was in Michigan. It happened both places. like every night there was at least one post in the neighborhood like social media app part of it about an explosion happening. It's crazy. I think everyone thinks I'm weird in my apartment complex because I'm the only person here that has a Ring doorbell on their door. I don't know. It was my grandma's idea and she got it for me. I didn't have to buy it, so I was like, you know what? Why not? It'd be nice because who knows, like if I get a knock on my door at 3 a.m. and I don't want to go up and look, see who it is, I can just open the app and see who's there. And my dad's connected to it, so every once in a while he'll say hi, because you can speak through it. I don't know. I wasn't going to say no. It was being bought for me, and my dad set it up for me, so I didn't have to do a single thing with that. Luigi was right behind me. Alright. 3 more tracks. Here we go. Ghost Valley. That's what it's called. Still no boost. I like this one. I love these ones in Wii. They're the best. Actually, there might only be one. Maybe 2. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. For the longest time, I've been wanting them to do like a Mario Kart Ultimate type thing, like similar to Smash Ultimate. It's where they remake every single course that's ever been in Mario Kart. They put every single character that's ever been in Mario Kart in the game, with new ones, of course, and new courses too. Every single music thing, they make a little music player like they did for Ultimate. Every single item, every single battle mode thing, like literally just everything. And I think that'd be really cool to see. But I don't think they would ever do that. I feel like that's a lot more work compared to a Smash Ultimate. I'm sure that was a lot of work too, but a Mario Kart Ultimate, like that's... Smash, you're not recreating fully 3D stages. That's what you'd have to do for a Mario Kart Ultimate. And that'd be tough, especially ones that have never been remade before. Like, it's not like you're just upgrading some ones that have been. Like, you're completely revamping a lot of things. And that'd be pretty difficult. But of course, we fall out of first place as soon as we get to the final lap. But a second place finish is fine, and we fall off the map for good measure. In the lead by 3 points. And wow, it's an interesting choice for our second to last track. It's really making me mad that I can't figure out this boost. Anyway, the secret to this map is jumping over the little cracks in the water. That's how you get a lot of distance from the other CPUs. The other CPUs, insinuating that I am a CPU. Would you look at that? Ooh. Lapped Toad. Everyone's lapping Toad. Ooh. Moving on to the final track in the game. Who would have guessed it? It is Rainbow Road. A very visually pleasing map in this game. And no boost for the final track. That's all good. The drifting actually works different in this course compared to the rest of the game. It's not as... okay. It's not as slippery. I still suck at it, apparently, but okay. Yeah, this is the issue with Rainbow Road, and this might take me a few tries, and we are officially out of coins, so if I did get hit by... oh, never mind. But if I got hit by another CPU, I would have spun out. But here we go. It's actually okay if we get last place on this track, I guess, because it's the end of this game anyway. Wow. It's a very bad showing for the finale of this game. Give me a lightning bolt. Okay. A feather. Let's see if I can use that here. Nope. Alright. Definitely not. Hope no one sees this. Kind of shocked at how much I talked during this game. I was like constantly talking. Leave a comment down below if that was good commentary. Maybe it wasn't good, but it was constant. Can't argue that. A mushroom? That's like literally a death sentence. I don't even know if there's anywhere I can confidently use a mushroom. Oh, right there. See, the number 5 there is blinking red because that means I'm at risk of ranking out. And now it's not because I'm not at risk of ranking out. Who would have thought it? Ugh. I'm really trying here, guys. Damn it. Ooh, knocked Yoshi off the platform. No, I didn't. But I got second place. That's good enough for me. I think we still got the gold trophy for that too. Let's see. Did we? Yeah, we did. Perfect. Okay. First place finish. That's great to see. We got gold trophies in every cup. That was pretty smooth. That was smooth sailing for that game. I didn't have to restart the course once. And definitely no save states. So, very different from my first time playing this game. That sucked. I was horrible. But there we go. We are now a Mario Kart expert. And the credits roll. That was Super Mario Kart. That's a pretty cool game. Pretty fun one. Go ahead and knock that off the list. And turn this off. We are done with the SNES for now. For a little while, actually. So I can turn that back. And get that back over there. Okay. That was a fun one, but we are moving right along. That was Super Mario Kart. Moving on. Mario Teaches Typing. A PC educational game released November 13th, 1992. We're getting to the end of this year. I've never played this game in my entire life. I've known about it, but I've never played it. So I'm genuinely excited for this one. Let me get that up. And bada bing, bada boom. Whoa. Interesting. That's loud. Mario teaches typing.
Welcome to Mario
Whoa.
Teaches Typing.
Hello there. Here we go. Controlling a mouse. Lessons. If you'd like to create a new student, press W now. New student name, GIO. Goal words per minute, 5. Yeah, let's just stick with Mario, I guess. Hello, Geo.
Welcome to Mario Teaches Typing.
Thank you.
Welcome to Mario Teaches Typing.
That's all you gotta say? Alright, lesson 1. Let's go.
On your mark, get set, go.
Wait, I'm not ready, Mario. L? Comma? Why isn't that working? Wait, I don't even have my fingers right on these keys. Okay, it's like that. I have not used my fingers like this on a keyboard in forever. I do not type like this at all. Hey, 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 hey. This is more of a competent game than I thought, I guess. A, okay, we're getting the A's in there now. Boom, boom, boom. This is so weird. When does it end? It's hard to commentate on this. What is going on? Why is this the longest game ever? Oh, did I do it? Hey, look at that. Did I pass the test though? Did I get enough words per minute? What's happening? You reached your goal. You must now type 5 words per minute on the home plus top row lesson. What?
Congratulations, you made it.
40 errors. Alright. Cool. Next. Lesson 2.
On your mark, get set,
Oh, shoot.
go.
We're getting ready. Okay. Oh! Excuse me. Just introducing O in here now. I'll be honest, guys. I'm not typing how I'm supposed to. I never learned to type like that. In the computer classes, well, I guess I was taught to type like that, but I never did. I'm more of a pecker. Didn't like that word, but... Is that what they call it? A pecker? I don't know. But you know what I mean. Like, you just... a poker? Maybe that... Finger poker. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I poke the keys. This is just testing my muscle memory of where keys are. The screen is moving at such a weird frame rate that I can barely see what the next letter is. It's hurting my eyes, actually. Oh, I can look down at the hands. There's a letter down there. But I don't want to. I'm just confused if these levels are like a set length, or if there's a certain threshold of speed or words per minute I have to attain before I can move on. What was that? There's a floating plus block up there I didn't even see. Nice. I know this game gets like joked about a lot, but low key, so far, I mean, I could see this helping. You know? Especially if a kid likes Mario a lot, this could be their way of kind of motivating them to do it. I don't know. I think it's cool. Okay, there we go.
Congratulations, you made it.
Congratulations. Should I go back to the menu? Does it show us? Wait, I'm confused. Is that the end of lesson 1? Should I just continue? I'm just going to continue with my lessons.
Get set to go.
Okay. Now we're working with the bottom here. M. Throwing me some M's now. Whoa, confusing me now. Okay. I wish it would read the letter or the thing I need to type out loud so I can just look at my keyboard. But that's actually, no, that's not the point. Actually, I just realized that's what they're training you not to do. I wish it was words, actually. I wish it wasn't just letters. That's the part that's messing me up. Is I'm good at typing words quickly, not individual letters. This is probably the most riveting gameplay ever to watch. I don't know how long this game is going to take. I really hope it doesn't take forever. I low-key just want to get through it. Okay, there we go. Again, I don't know the criteria. Maybe it's just a time limit. But my butt hurts. That's what I do know. That's kind of my timer for when I think I should end these streams, when my butt starts hurting too much. But it would be cool to beat this game so we can move on to new beginnings tomorrow.
Congratulations, you made it.
Cool. Next.
On your mark,
Okay.
get set to go.
Whoa, we got some numbers. Wait, what? Oh, that's a 0. Ooh, they're trying to trip me up now. I see. Okay. Okay, they're just doing anything now. This is not even coherent. This gotta be the final lesson if they're messing me up this bad. Tried pressing the dollar sign up there. I don't know what to talk about. I can't really focus if I'm talking on this. This is not really a stream type of game, but it's part of Mario's history, so we got to. There's going to be a lot of these games I just don't want to play at all. Especially once we get to like Mario Party and the Mario sports games. Like I'm really, well, at least in terms of Mario sports games, I'm really not good at them. So I hope I can get good. And the Mario Party games, it's just like an interesting thing to play single player. So I don't know how that's gonna go. I think it's 2 minutes. I think that's the main time limit here. There's actually, I don't know if it would work, but if there's a thing out there to where you can play Mario Party online with your friends, like old Mario Parties online with your friends, free of course, then I might try and do that and play with a friend or two or three, I don't know, because I feel like that'd be way more fun than playing it solo. I mean, I might have to, but it'd be more fun if I didn't. Are we approaching the end anytime soon? How long do I have to do this for Mario? Oops. Can I just say no? How do I get out of here? Ugh, I have to do it. Okay, a bunch of question marks. Just spamming this stuff. The sprite works kind of cool. Okay, we're just going through all the numbers now. Whoa, what the heck? I pressed the secret letter. It gave me all that. That's interesting. Okay, next one. Okay.
Congratulations, you made it.
Cool. I'm gonna go to the menu now, Mario. Can we go to lesson 2? Oh. Oh, so there's like a lot to this game.
On your mark, get set, go.
Alright, y'all. I think I've experienced all I need to with that game. You know, I never said we had to beat every Mario game ever. We're just playing every Mario game ever. But that was fun. So I think that's going to be it for today's stream. We got a decent amount done. A good amount done, yeah. And tomorrow we're going to get even more done. Tomorrow looks pretty interesting. Yeah. It's going to start getting weird. Well, I guess it has been weird. But that's that. That was Mario Teaches Typing. And again, that is all of the slideshow that I have. So I physically cannot play anymore today. But that is it. Thank you guys for watching. For anyone hearing this at any point in time, thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow. It should be an earlier stream, so I'm excited to see if that changes anything, because my quest of finding a unique chatter for every stream has already failed yesterday. So unless you are still counting these chat botters, but I'm not. So we'll see if that does anything. Probably gonna do wonders for my internet connection, but we will see. Thank you for tuning in. See you guys next time. Goodbye. Good night.